portal's gonna open back up and we're gonna... Oh, that just takes the wall down. Enter Ashtur's cavern. Cavern. Not cavern, cavern. Explore Ashtur's cavern. Elder artifact. Moon seal.
This looks like it belongs here.
Ashtur's gift achievement. Ashtur's gift allows magical locks and gates to be open while you light access new areas of the Abbey and its grounds which are locked by magical means.
Sarah was right to be wary of this place. But it's your birthright, and I think after everything you've been through, you can handle it now. The two of you, as well as your mother, are the last of your kind, the Blood. Your lineage follows an unbroken line to the old gods themselves. And if you call upon them, you might just find they're actually listening. They won't work miracles for you, but their blessings can be quite useful in the right circumstance. Why don't you ask the goddess Ashtur for her aid in dealing with that barrier over there?
Open the gate by using a word of power. Words of power are magical incantations the hunter can use on the Abbey grounds. To use a word of power, hold spacebar. Open.
Ashtur smiles upon me.
Leave the cave. Dude, this is cool. Arcane chest discovered. Common. Location added to map. We're just gonna leave it there because we don't have a key.
After all this time, it's still just as beautiful as the first time I laid eyes on it. It's hard to believe Lilith and Caretaker brought this place all the way from Transia. Of course, it was no coincidence that they wound up so close to Salem. This area is particularly attuned to the forces of magic. That's why the Elder God's influence was so prevalent here. And why our sanctuary here has remained all but impregnable over the centuries. And now I'm rambling on like an old sorcerer supreme. Why don't you come see me in the library tomorrow night? Oh, and let's keep this just between the two of us for now. I'm afraid Sarah, Caretaker, isn't ready to see me yet.
Alright, we can do that.
Good night, Hunter.
This game has some interesting story. I cannot quit playing this just for the story alone. New gamma coil to analyze. Pet. You can pet the doggy!
Good girl, Charlie.
Doggy petted! Room upgrades. Whoa! I have 162 gloss. Let's get a bookshelf. Hunter's quarters upgrade complete. Huh, okay.
Is this thing on? Hunter, please come to the forge at your earliest convenience. Again, that's Hunter to the forge. Thank you. Strange out.
Talk to Dr. Strange in the Forge. So Superlink has something. Breaking Bad's local Titania have violently attacked humans, consuming their blood. Authorities issued an alert encouraging everyone, especially young children, to stay indoors. Does that mean Blade is to hunt these bats? Why would I hunt bats? I think technically they're more vampire-like than bat-like. So he should. No. Yes. Maybe. I'm going to stop this conversation and do something useful.
Hunter, just in time. His royal weirdness and I were deciding what to do with that nasty little Hydra gift box you found.
Ah, yes. The spooky crate?
The very one. Though it is far from any mere container, I assure you. I am detecting powerful emanations from inside. If this is a sign of what Hydra is after, I fear we are all in grave danger.
My offer still stands. I could fly the thing up and nuke it in orbit. Only way to be sure.
Or we could open it, Tony, and perhaps use the mystical energies I sense inside to our advantage.
Yeah, I heard a "we" in there. Green goopy gamma serums are one thing. I'm not opening boxes full of mummy curses.
You don't have to. Hunter, if you'll allow me.
Your second funeral, boss.
Do it.
Whatever artifact is inside, it's... If Hydra is now
Do it.
working
Open
to
it. I'm just
acquire
curious
mystical
now.
antiquities,
This is
then
more
our
of a
situation
curiosity.
is very dire indeed. We need to find a way to gain the upper hand.
And you think you can do it with whatever's in the container?
Tony has one of the greatest scientific minds that I've ever seen. I, of course, have an unparalleled understanding of the mystic arts. I have no doubt that we can find a way to research whatever we find in there and have it work in our favor. I just wonder what it could be.
See, I want to go down the Dark Hunter path, but I want to see what this is. We're going to have to take a light point. I want you to make something powerful.
I hope the two of you create something powerful. I want to stop Lilith quickly and decisively.
As I said, I'm sure it can help us. I just need to convince Tony to set his ego aside. His discomfort with the esoteric nature of the arcane might be a problem.
But Tony's eccentricities aside, I know you can make this work.
Right now, with the sanctum out of my reach, I'm fighting with one hand tied behind my back. Metaphorically, that is. If I can find items to research, I can give the Midnight Suns every possible advantage over Lilith and her disciples.
I look forward to seeing what you come up with.
Me too, Hunter. Now, all this talk is going nowhere unless we can get this container open and study what's inside. Approach the anvil,
Study
Hunter.
the
We do
artifact.
not have time to spare.
See, I would have thought opening it would be the dark path, because it's opening something really sketchy.
Are there any curses I should be aware of?
Studying artifacts unlocks more powerful research projects of the Forge and generates significant resources for use and ability upgrades and crafting.
I'm not expecting any difficulties with this one. By the hoary hosts of Hoggoth, I can hardly believe it.
What? Is it worse than you expected?
No, it's totally unexpected. It's the Eternity Dagger. This was in a place of honor in my bedchamber in the Sanctum for years. The Sanctum Sanctorum is no common domicile to be burglared. These barbarians have no idea what they possessed.
Or perhaps they did. Maybe these artifacts are exactly what Faustus and my mother were after to begin with.
A distressing thought. If they had my dagger, then who knows what others of my priceless possessions have passed through their greedy fingers. The cube of nothingness. The tear of Profia, and most worrisome of all.
Your toothbrush? You, had a little coffee thing going on this morning with your breath?
Oh, Tony.
Sorry. Doc's right, Hunter. I drank 3 glasses of holy water just to walk through the sanctum's front door. Place is like a doomsday vault for all sorts of supernatural nastiness. We need to put a lid on this mess. Pronto.
I believe Carol is already working on it.
At last. Now that this artifact has been returned to its proper owner, we shall see if we can make use of the mystic forces contained within.
Artifact study complete.
Fascinating.
The Eternity
This
Dagger,
artifact
24
is
attack essence,
mundane
24
in
heroic
every
essence,
conceivable
25
way.
skill essence, and a common artifact knight. Research level increased, 1. Alright. Research project takes
really
1 day to
couldn't
complete, but
just
grant
as well
powerful
without
rewards like
loitering
room
back
upgrades,
there.
combat items, and hero outfits.
How else am I going to steal your secrets if I can't see what you're up to?
I doubt you'd find anything suitable among my secrets anyway.
Whoa, wait a minute. Can it be? Did you just make a suit joke?
I didn't hurt its feelings, did I?
2 in a row. This is a major breakthrough for you. I'm so proud I could be here for this moment.
Ha ha ha!
I'm glad you're amused.
Alright, so we got 2 options here. We got the War Games, which unlock the Foundry, increase ability options, and earn an additional ability when analyzing gamma coils. Or Item Bench Forge Schematic, craft powerful single-use items. Let's do this one. Weaving magic and science is fine in theory, but in practice, well, there isn't much practice. However, if we work together, Tony and I might be able to fabricate some pretty powerful item to help you in combat. Requirements: complete 1 mission with Dr. Strange. Alright, we're gonna do this one.
Alright, let's get started, Dr. Spooky.
Research is now in progress. Return to the Forge tomorrow morning for the results. Gamma coil analysis.
Hey, Hunter.
So let's analyze it.
This should be quick. Take your pick, Hunter.
So we have attack, or we have Holy Flame, which is damage an enemy or restore 32 health. Already off to a good one. Make him bleed, draw 1 card. The next 2 damage cards apply 2 bleed, which is just an upgrade card to blade. And a Captain Marvel upgrade to knee strike. We're taking Holy Flame. That's an easy pick for me. To be able to do offense or defense, that's an easy pick.
See ya, Hunter.
You get the new combat ability for a hero. Open your hero screen to equip this new ability. Abilities can be equipped or swapped with the cards already in a hero's combat deck. Any unused ability should be salvaged for essence, which is required for upgrades, items, and more. Edit deck. Holy Flame. Holy Flame is going to be replaced with a Quick Slash. Confirm deck. So our balance is null because I've done 1 light, 1 dark. I want to go the dark
Hey, Hunter.
path.
Got a sec to spare?
Meet Robbie in the Forge. Oh, hello. You're right here.
You moving into the Forge, Hunter?
Moon Knight hides his true identity behind his cloak and shadow. This card represents deception, but also creativity in the unconscious. Our first tarot card.
You've been here more in the past few days than I have since ever. The Forge is pretty badass, but the creature trapped inside riles up my own inner demon. Speaking of, there's something you should know about me.
You are bonded with a spirit of vengeance?
Damn, you're good. How could you tell?
You are not the first spirit of vengeance to join the Midnight Suns. I fought beside another, just a few days... 3 centuries ago.
Oh man, sometimes when I have crap to work through, I like to get my blood pumping. Why don't we hit the yard for a sparring session? I know Sparky's excited to meet you.
Sparky?
That's what I call my spirit of vengeance. His real name is something you'd see written on a symbol, but with like 12 apostrophes. Also, he's not allowed inside after the incident with caretaker Sumerian sofa.
I look forward to it, but no, but really, Sparky? You both better be ready for this.
I am the scourge of the Lilin. My name is whispered in
Dark
fear
path.
across the seven hells.
That was my goal.
When I fight, I make war, not make-believe, Robbie. Be sure your Sparky is ready to do the same.
Damn, Hunter. You talk the same kind of smack that he does. Okay, let's do this. I'll get Blade to set
Robbie
things
seemed
up.
to like that.
Won't take a minute.
I will head to the yard. When you and Sparky trade places, what does he look like?
He's the guy with the flaming metal skull and hellfire chains. Kinda hard to miss.
Spar with Ghost Rider. That'll probably be where I wrap up the session.
Hunter, ready to get your burn on? I'm talking training with Ghost Rider.
Hello, Ghost Rider.
Spirits of vengeance train the hardest.
Daily sparring. Every day the hunter can choose a new partner to spar with, resulting in increased friendship and unique rewards.
Maybe
Begin
you should be the
sparring.
spirit of vengeance.
Sparring complete. Okay? So auto resolves that. I want to save that photo.
If you
for
can
a
beat
thumbnail,
Carol
like,
in a straight
actually.
fight, I'll let you skip training. Good luck with that.
Any abilities we can upgrade?
Time to take it to the next level.
Quick slash equip on 2. We can upgrade quick slash. Let's do it. It adds knockbacks. Let's do it.
Hunter, report to the war room. We've got a mission.
Now let's talk to Carol.
You called for me, Captain?
Keep telling ya, Carol works too, but yeah, I did. Now that Tony's finally starting to get a handle on his gremlin problem, I've been able to put Central to good use. Got a lead on some particularly gnarly Hydra operations happening in the city. But we need to move fast if we want to intercept them in time.
Then let's get going.
My thoughts exactly. There's just one problem, though. We seem to have lost our gatekeeper, Magic.
Lost?
Well, I updated her on the mission. She said something I can only assume to be a prolific swear word in Russian and disappeared. Literally. And with no magic...
There is no passage to New York, or anywhere for that matter.
Now you see my problem.
Yes, but how is this my problem?
I fail to see why you'd need me for this.
Oh, thought I overheard something about you being destined to lead us to victory over Lilith. Maybe I got the name wrong.
I will find her.
That's the can-do prophesied savior of humanity attitude I was looking for.
Find Ilyana.
Hey there.
Map. Is there someone on... somewhere on the map? Nico. Blade. Ghost Rider. Tony Stark. Doctor Strange. Where are you, Ilyana? That's Nico. my room. I see things. Strength. Tarot card. Electrical energy erupts around Thor as he wields Mjolnir. This card represents great courage and taking control of one's destiny. I found you! Haha!
This room belonged to the Scarlet Witch, did it not?
Wanda. It belongs to Wanda. Let me guess. You are to ask me to do the one thing the others value me for. Opening their precious portal. Well, I am in the middle of something. Come back later.
Looks like an interesting book.
That is no ordinary book. I can sense it from here.
Nothing in this place is ever ordinary. Especially this. Wanda's first grimoire. Agatha gave it to her when she was teaching her witchcraft, the dark arts. She was trying to help Wanda control her powers. She would never let me read it. So now I read it.
I can help you with that.
That is no child's book. Lose focus for 1 second and be lost completely within its pages. Let me guide you through it.
You do not own the darkness, Hunter. I was also raised within it. So much so I barely remember a time without it. And now Wanda has this in common with us too. I know what she's going through. To come face to face with true evil itself. To be dragged to some hell dimension so hot that your soul is scorched black. Your heart so filled with soot that it chokes out all the bright parts of you. Until you are just a dark thing of smoke and ash. I cannot let such a fate happen to her.
They already have.
My mother is not known for her mercy. You should prepare yourself.
Prepare myself? I used to rule Limbo, a place where the word mercy doesn't even exist. Besides, Wanda is far more powerful than I ever was. She will survive.
And yet, you give up on her every minute we delay our fight.
Okay, I will open your damn portal. It is times such as this that I wish someone else here could drill holes through space and time. Perhaps Doctor Strange should spend less time tinkering with Tony Stark in the Forge and focus more on his magic. No matter. I will be there when you are ready, Hunter. Goodbye.
+1 dark balance points. Magic is now available for combat missions. Talk to Captain Marvel in the War Room. Well, I think we're going to go and wrap it up here. And we'll come back next time and do this next mission. This has been a lot of exposition in this session, but I'm very okay with that. I really enjoyed that about this game. I love stories, so yeah, that's going to do it. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications, and I'll see you next time for more Marvel's Midnight Suns.